After the emotional high of the UEFA Champions League, Barcelona traveled to the Carlos Tartiere Stadium to face the newly promoted Oviedo in a vital La Liga match. And for a long time, it felt like they were playing with fire. But for the second time this season against a newly promoted side, Barcelona pulled off a thrilling comeback, winning 3-1 and keeping the pressure on the league leaders. This is FC Barcelona Central, where I bring you daily Barca episodes. And if you haven't by now, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. Like this channel, like this video, leave a comment. For much of the game, it was one of the weakest first half performances ever under Hansi Flick. The team lack of rhythm and seemed totally out of sync. Things went from bad to worse with an uncharacteristic error from our Champions League hero Joan Garcia led to an Oviedo opening goal. The young goalkeeper who saved us countless times tried to play out from the back when a simple kick out of bounds would have been simpler. Flick addressed this after the game, showing support for his goalkeeper, acknowledged that it was a mistake, but it is football, and it is the consequences the way Barca plays. He quickly added that Garcia is a fantastic goalkeeper who recovered well after the error. Hansi Flick was not shy about making changes, and he moved decisively and precisely at halftime. His substitutions completely changed the game and their dynamic. The connection between Frankie de Jong and Robert Lewandowski was pivotal. De Jong instantly brought the control, rim, and rhythm back to the midfield, making the game more difficult for Oviedo. As Flick noted, Lewandowski coming off the bench proved once again why you can never write him off, providing a go-ahead goal. Flick stressed the importance of his bench players. The players who come on must help to change the dynamic, and Lewandowski did that. It is important that he comes on not only to score goals but to help the team. The comeback was completed by the players who simply did not stop trying, did not give up. Eric Garcia netting the equalizer and Captain Ronald Araujo scoring the third. Flick was especially pleased with the defender's goal, stating that he is happy the fact that he scored because he thinks it's a good step for his confidence and to even to believe in himself a little more. The win, which saw an Eric Garcia emerge as an unlikely goal-scoring hero, was crucial. It means the 2 points difference between Real Madrid remains, and Barca still controls their own destiny for the top spot heading into this weekend. Flick emphasizes the team's ability to win 4 straight matches without their key player, Lamine Yamal, is a huge positive. He simply said that it is good for the team, and it shows how fantastic this group is. Finally, when asked about the Spain coach Luis de la Fuente's comment on his previous statements regarding Lamine Yamal's health, he offered a concise and professional reply. He said, "Perfect. That is his opinion. Okay, thank you." That's something what Luis de la Fuente should have done, but that's another discussion. Looking ahead, the schedule does not get any easier. Next up, we have a La Liga match with a tough opponent at home against Real Sociedad Estadio Olympique de Montjuic. Or at least that's what the Barcelona website says. Real Sociedad is always a formidable opponent, known for the strong midfields, well-organized defense, and let's not forget Milka Oyarzabal and ex La Masia Takefusa Kubo. They are a team with European aspirations, and they will be looking to capitalize on the fatigue that Barcelona might have. But the biggest game of this weekend is going to be El Derby Madrileño. This Saturday, the Spanish capital stopped for the epic showdown between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. For Barca, this game is absolutely vital as the result from the direct impact to the position on the top for the table. Real Madrid currently holds a 2-point advantage over Barcelona, and a draw or a loss for the Blancos this weekend will give Barcelona a massive lift, potentially allow them to seize the opportunity to have this number 1 spot. For Real Madrid, it's all about maintaining the perfect start of the season and consolidating their lead. For Atletico Madrid, a win will be crucial to keep their own hopes titles alive, just importantly to gain bragging rights on their own city. Real Madrid has been relentless under Xavi Hernandez. Xavi Hernandez, I'm sorry, Xavi Alonso. They have a perfect record so far, primarily powered by the explosive form of Kylian Mbappe and his penalties. The strength lies on a balanced midfield in quick, devastating transitions. They will look to dominate possession and exploit the wins with their speed. For Atletico Madrid, led by Diego Simeone, it remains one of the most defensive teams in Europe. While they may have struggled with consistency in the past few weeks, they're always a different beast when they play Real Madrid. Expect Atletico to sit deep, maintain a compact, aggressive shape, and rely on the counter-attack, using players like Julian Alvarez to capitalize on any Real Madrid errors. Simeone's goal will be to turn the match into a physical battle, disrupting Madrid's rhythm and frustrating their creative players. This is the kind of game that can define the season, as Barcelona fans will be watching closely. A draw or an Atletico Madrid win will be a best case scenario for our title aspirations. It is going to be a tense, high scoring game. As we talk about Atletico Madrid, I want to focus on one particular player. Julian Alvarez. Atletico Madrid is in a crisis, sitting in a crazy weird place in the ninth place round, and the frustration of the striker Julian Alvarez is now being amplified by an external voice that is pretty much blaming Cholo Simeone. The explosive comments came from Hugo Rafael Varaz, the first coach to train Julian Alvarez. Varaz did not hold back, launching an attack on Simeone's tactical approach. He stated that he does not see Alvarez comfortable with Simeone because the Argentinian striker is never playing in a position that he has to be playing. Varaz claims that Alvarez is forced to play a little bit wide out or too deep, sacrificing his natural instincts. He went on to criticize the entire team's style, saying that today's Atletico is a team that defends a lot and attacks a little. He was even shocked to see Alvarez defending on his own rival's goal. It is a sign of how deep he's forced to drop. For Varaz, the result is clear. Alvarez is a passer, not a finisher, because the team simply does not create any chances that a pure striker needs. The ex-coach even ended his criticism by questioning whether Simeone's cycle in Atletico is over. But as comments confirmed what we all saw from the field in Atletico's last match against Mallorca. Well, I mean, he brought it back up in the match after that one, scoring two amazing goals. But Alvarez missed a penalty in that match, and he was angry at the bench after being substituted. But as does not stop there. He dropped an absolutely bombshell regarding Alvarez's future, something that's being rumored around, is sprinkled around Barcelona circles. While noting that the player is, committed to being an Argentina next number 9, but that's revealed that Julian Alvarez is a lifelong fan of Barcelona, and they would love to have signed for the club. This is a huge story. It's a key rival in turmoil, a striker that's openly unhappy with his role, and now we know that Julian Alvarez has always dreamed of playing for Barcelona. Knowing that this is Lewandowski's last year, we'll see if he's going to be our next 100 million player. That's all I have for today. Until next time, and Visca Barça.